Hey guys, how's it going? Kaiser here, and today I'd like to show you my Legacy of Nightmares Bombardment Thorns Blaster Steed Charge thing setup. This one's pretty hard to gear for, but you can do other variations of it. I'll go over a little bit of that stuff, but I think this kind of gives a lot of people probably something to work towards, and that is you're going to want your Legacy of Nightmares Litany Wailing Host, which is 100% increased damage per ancient item you have equipped, as well as 4% reduced damage taken. You want as many ancient items, but there's some pieces that you kind of need a specific ancient item, like Leorc's Crown, Ingeom. There are other items you can use, but some of the most important ones are going to be like Leorc's Crown, Ingeom. So you're probably going to want to try and either cube those or gamble for them from Kadala. Like gloves, not that important. Chest, you're gonna want either Heart of Iron and then Aquila Curious, and then cube the other one, which you don't have. Bombardment Belt, Belt of the Trove. If I didn't have an ancient one, I'd use a non-ancient one, even over an ancient belt. Pants, hexing pants are gonna be better, but whatever's fine. Boots, Firewalkers, probably the best for T10 edge. Shield, this is just like a random ancient shield I have, for example. Don't even need the Blessed Hammer damage, obviously. Just anything useful there in that slot. Like neck, it's whatever. Obviously, like Hellfire Amulet, stuff like that would help, but this, even with this kind of a clunky, derpy setup, it's more than enough for just annihilating T10. Skills, I'm using Consecration, Bed of Nails. Just dropping on a group, drops the Thorns damage, kills the whole group basically. I'll show you in a bit. You got the Bombardment Barrel Spikes, multiplied by your Thorns damage, combined with Battle of the Trove. It's going off all the time, and you can use it yourself on an elite pack to kill it. And then you have Spike Barding, Steed Charge, 500% Thorns, running around stuff. Combined with Ingeom, you can pretty much spam it all the time. If you didn't have an Ingeom, you could also use something like a Swift Mount, or if you didn't have either of those, you can use non-ancient or like a Doombringer or something, anything that's useful. I'm using Laws of Hope, Wings of Angel, Blaster Boy for the move speed, and then you could also use some kind of Laws of Justice, Immovable Object, or Decaying Strength for survivability. Reflective Skin on Iron Skin. This is going to be one of the main things you need to pay attention to, because whenever you use this, you're going to do so much more damage. This is basically your main source of controlling your damage. Just hit this button, hit Iron Skin, you're going to kill stuff, as well as get that survivability boost. Accurate Champion Prophet. For survivability, you could also use Rally. In my case, I probably should be using Rally here, because I'm way over toughness for T10. That is one of the nice things about this setup. You have like a bazillion toughness. Passives, Lord and Commander you're going to want, Iron Maiden you're going to want, Fervor you're going to want. The last slot is kind of flexible here. You could use like Long Arm of the Law, which probably be better for the speeds. And go with Finery for damage if you need it as well. Other variations of the setup before this, you could use like what I was using, 6-piece Acrorets with 2 Invoker, and then Norvald's the Fell to Charge. It plays the exact same way, same skill setup. You just run over stuff. It's just a little bit weaker, more focused on just running around on your horse. But having the Wailing Host Litany and then a fair amount of Ancients, I don't know exactly how many you would need to do more DPS in general, probably like 8-ish, 9 maybe. Maybe even less than that. Anyway, the cube stuff here, Mortal Drama for the double bombardment. You actually don't have to use this. You could use like Ingeom and Swift Mount or something, anything useful, but I do prefer the bombardment. Like I said here, Heart of Iron or Aquila Curious, and they're pretty flexible, interchangeable between the two. You could actually even potentially drop this with more DPS and get something like Gloves of Worship for the Shrine bonus. Here I'm using conventions, not even necessary. You could use like Avarice Band. I mean, you could even go as far as using Gold Wrap Belt and just like whatever. What else? Pretty much the gear is very flexible. It's just the main thing you want to have is enough damage to where you're mowing down stuff. From there, it's, you know, whatever you see fit. Just do a run here, blaster T10 thingy. So since I use NG, I'm gonna have to kind of pay attention to an elite pack here. Using Nemesis braces as well, that would be preferred, but I would say use just any whatever ancient bracers. So I can just run through them with my steed charge, and then need to pay attention to this, your Iron Skin, since it's going to basically ensure that you kill everything next to instantly whenever you hit them. See an elite pack, I usually manually cast Bombardment when I see that, especially when they're spread out like that. And because of NGM, I can pretty much spam my horse and spam my Iron Skin as much as possible. You can see how tanky I am, taking a couple explosions. I do pick up everything. Well, the DBs and the legendaries in general. Which you should be doing. The DBs are just, I mean, I'm pretty much mat starved on this character because I'm rolling for so much gear. And this is by far, from what I've tested, the best setup for like a T10. I think I forgot to go over the legendary gems, didn't I? So I got like Bane of the Trap, Boyoski's Chip. Those are the two mains. Third, I just have a Bane of the Powerful leveled up. I haven't leveled up like a Wreath of Lightning for the move speed. That would probably be your next choice. You can see him just pretty much just run around, blast. Almost killing everything instantly. But I was kind of hesitant on playing Crusader because I wasn't sure if they'd have a setup where they could really go do the T10 farm really fast, because I have been playing solo this entire season up to this point. And there are, you know, many variations. You could do this with like invokers, obviously a lot slower, but I mean it would work. And then, like I said, Accurates and invoker combo. Is near as strong as this, with like the Norvolds and set flail and the set shield. One other nice thing about this is the GR setup for farming EXP that I've been using. Isn't that much different. You just change your weapon. In my case, my main weapon is a Doombringer, and you just change like your Laws of Hope to Laws of Justice for the toughness. And that's really about all you have to switch. You don't have to have like another character or something. Whereas I think most classes do, if not all other classes. Their GR setup and their Torment setups are pretty different. That's about it. Just a quick little video blaster. Maybe I'll make another one on the GR setup. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.